came up with an idea. Why don't we get a quiz show where people send in questions from all around the world? I thought it could be just a little bit different. Someone just films themselves saying, "Hi, my name's George. I'm from Canada. What's the capital of Belgium?" B, obviously. But you get people from here, but anywhere in the world, just doing a selfie of themselves asking a quiz question. How did Trump win the election? Or something actually better than that. Just for a bit of fun, and obviously in different locations could be really interesting. I think it might be lost. Okay, go for it, mate. Okay. Go for it, okay. Do a stunt. He's got one. Oh, that is incredible. See, Eddie, can you do a stunt? Oh, wow. That is some of the best. Yeah. That's some of the best I've seen, I've got to tell you. Okay, don't be so answer it. So, did anyone answer? I should look. Ant. Mel said Ant.
Mel is killing it tonight. She's going to take
that
all
is
the
incorrect, but thank you, Mel, for being probably one of the only few people that are watching. Let me get COVID out of there. You're here to promote this trivia night. Before we start the quiz, trivia night fundraiser. What's the deal and how do you do it? Do you actually know, or are you making it up?
Yeah, I know sign language. Yeah.
Do you actually?
Little bits of finger spelling and Auslan.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I know nothing.
I'm not. This is rock. If you're wondering, listen on the question. This one here is find one or more different. So. Okay.
Oh, I've got it. Yeah. Okay.
So what do we got here? Oh, well done, Melissa. What are they doing? Like, what type of dancing are they doing? If you want to have a guess. So.
We can't guess. I can't guess.
So anyone at home? Anyone? Well, welcome to Quizfast. I have guests tonight, which is pretty exciting. They're from stage left. Actors.
Director.
Actor.
Don't know why I'm here.
Probably. No, I'm acting that I don't know why I'm here. It's great. Now, this is how it works. You basically send in the questions, selfie, and then we race to answer them. So we'll ask some few questions, but just to keep the promise up, we'll get straight into it. Now, here's one from Victoria.
G'day, my name is Ellie. I'm from Werribee in Victoria, and my question is, what shape is wombat poo?
Well, most people expect wombat poo to be round.
Well, as the director, you're full of shit. So
Well, for anyone, so what shape is poo? Be the first to answer. What do we got? A cube. Tim Neeson's killing it tonight. It's a cube shape. Did not ask you earlier, and
that's right on the money.
How does it get? I don't even know how that happens. Like what? Apparently, it's to mark their territory. I mean, what? It's to mark their territory. Good work, Tim. Yes. You're onto it today. Square. Oh, Melissa, just onto it. Now, I've got to remind people. Oh, that's on Facebook. We're not on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Anyway, so that was a bit of a surprise. Thank you so much for sending that over from Victoria. She had a very Australian. Sounded very Australian, didn't she?
Yes.
Victorian.
Very country.
Very country.
Yes.
So what do we got? Lego poo. I don't know what Lego poo means, but square, yes.
Square?
Maybe it's for building a house. Maybe wombats get cold, they build it out of poo. That's a shit house.
Big igloos out of there.
Yes. So here we go.
What's your name?
Bendy Eva.
Hi, Bendy Eva. And where are you from?
Kalgoorlie.
Cool. And what's your trivia question?
What did Andy the Fairy first
Teach
my mum?
Bendy Eva.
Was it a spider, rainbow, or flower?
Which one? A, B, or C?
Now, this. I love this, and it was very cute to put it in. But of course, we don't really know. I know Bendios, but this is not a great question for anybody from other places because we don't. But I put a picture there, so you're basically it's a guessing game. So let's see if anyone's guessed a flower, or if anyone knows. She does great art, face painting and stuff, as you see. Now, Benny Abs also does it as well. She's actually an entertainer and plays a little banjo. Mm-hmm. But this is a bit of a hard question, so if you do send questions, try to make it not what am I thinking right now. Try to make it a question that someone from somewhere else can answer, but she was too cute not to put on. So, what's your guess? Was it flowers, rainbow, or spider?
Tough one. I would like to. I'm going to say rainbow because that's the
Rainbow.
easiest. See,
Yep.
I'm kind of like.
Well, I'm going to let you know if anyone's guessing it was a rainbow. So there you go, 1 point. We're at 1 point. So on YouTube, if you go over the week, you win $100. I'm trying to work out how to make people interact. So thank you very much. And so anyone's watching Winners, there's a show on for stage left very soon.
Yes.
What's it called?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Is it good?
I haven't seen it myself because I'm in it. But you're watching it every rehearsal.
Do you think it's good?
It's freaking awesome, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It gives me chills watching what these guys are doing up on the stage.
Yeah.
Not for children. Yeah. No.
No, don't mind children.
It's an adult telling, and there is a little bit of dark humour, but it is a serious tale. But it's engrossing, and it really draws you in. And these guys are amazing. I've got chills now. These guys
Have
are
you?
amazing.
Is it because
I
it's
can't
cold,
wait.
or is it because
Stop
you're like
it.
yeah.
No, it's the show.
Okay, that's awesome. So we'll ask some more questions to go now. Oh.
JT, what are you doing? I'm trying to play darts. Now, listen up. I've got a pub quiz question for you. How many time zones are there in Australia?
Okay, so how many time zones now? Now, obviously, this is a great one because you can actually answer it. That's a great one. But some people get this wrong. But Ken's actually done a really clever thing here. I pause, but he's got a great little thing he's done. I'm going to show. Does anyone look? This is a very simple question, so I won't give it long. 4. Tim Neeson. There's not 4. There is not 4.
What are you doing, Tim?
So here we go. Actually, that's great because there is not 4.
We do like
He lives in Australia. Well, do you know what? Unless he's got it wrong, but it's not the answer 4. There is not 4 time zones. There is Tim 3 because you did 5. Melissa said 5. There's not 5 time zones. There's Eastern States, Middle, South Australia, Northern Territory, and there's Western Australia. There is no other ones. Like it's not. Actually, I didn't know Australians would get that wrong. That's crazy. Anyway, so that is amazing. But Tim just sort of guessed until he got it right. But here we go.
Third time lucky.
The answer is 3. Right. Now, bugger off, JT. I'm busy. And by the way, I just scored 180.
I knew it. I said that 180.
Look at that.
It's a setup, Ken.
But it was really. But I tell you, that was actually quite
Is he
clever
good?
because
Is he
I didn't notice. But if you watch him, that his throws were a little bit
no,
wild.
yeah.
But I watched it back, and he'd cleverly take while he's talking. He's actually pulling the other ones off, leaving them. So great little. That's a great little video, and that's just a selfie. So that's what I want. You know, to be super funny or whatever. But it's not that hard to send something through like that. So anyway.
So hello to you all from lovely Auckland in New Zealand. The good old Sky Needle up there. Going to look forward to getting up that petrified of heights. But that's not your quiz question. Your quiz question is, in what year was the Commonwealth Games last in Auckland?
Oh, last in Auckland. And do you know, mate, when was that Commonwealth? What I love about this is the first picture I've seen of New Zealand with no clouds.
Fair point.
Because I grew up in New Zealand, and it's a beautiful country, but blue skies is not really renowned. That's one of the things when people visit in Kalgoorlie, they go, it's just fine all the time. Yeah. Like, we have to have 3 alternate dates for a barbecue. Like, because the first 2 is there's a snowstorm, and then there's a wind, and
Just in case dates.
yeah, just we'd go down the beach with a balaclava and a sleeping bag. It was that cold, right? So, but thank you, Ivo. Ivo is the presenter at ABC. If you ever know it. So, he's apparently going to go through New Zealand. He's going to hopefully send one every day. So he's an absolute champ. So, does anyone send any? What year? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? Okay, I'll guess. Let's say 1980, 1990, or 2000. When out of those 3, what do you think?
It won't be 2000 because that's the Commonwealth. That's the Olympic Games. So
Yes.
Isn't Commonwealth on the?
I think so.
On the
Yeah.
other?
So so you are. You're going pretty well.
I'm going to say 1998.
1998. What do you got?
I'll go 1990 for something different.
1990. Yeah, well, you're correct. You've got it. So
2 for 2.
2 for 2. Wow, you're really showing off here.
She's on my team.
Okay. Question 5. On the farm, what is a kid?
Ooh.
So pretty easy or not?
Yep.
Too easy?
Yep. No, let's run with it because the time zone surprised us. So.
Yeah. So, okay. So what do you think?
Oh, I'm not going to answer first. I think
I
Sam should take this one.
Yeah.
Baby goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A baby goat. Yes, it is correct. So you've
mean,
done
yes,
one.
baby
Yes,
goat. That wasn't a
yes.
question, that was
Baby
a
goat.
question.
Tim also got it as well. So great work, Tim.
Tim's on the job.
Tim is on the job. Okay. Who is the patron saint of good work, baby goats, people? Who is the patron saint of Ireland? 1, St. Bernard. 1, 2, St. Patrick. Or 3, St. Patty. Do you two have a pretty good idea what it is?
I do.
You do? Okay.
I do. I hope so.
Are you Irish?
No, my mother is.
Your
So
mother is.
I better be
Yeah.
on the money here.
Everyone's really Catholic or not Catholic, isn't it? There's a bit of war there, isn't there?
It's Catholic or Protestant.
Yeah,
yes.
otherwise you shall not meet in the middle. No.
Never the twain shall meet.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. So has anyone got that? We've obviously got a bit of a stream delay today. What happens is it's about 10 seconds by the time we do it back, so that's why it makes it a little bit hard. But I think that should be pretty obvious to people, so send them through. What do we got? St. Patty. No, it's not St. Patty. That's a nickname, but it is. The actual answer is oops. Oops is not actually the answer. Oops is probably when you make a
Is
typing
that
error.
Tim again?
No, it's Bendy Abs. She sent that great. Her daughter sent that great question.
that great one,
Just tuning in, Bendy Abs. Oopsies. Now, so who? St. Bernard, St. Patrick. So I'll go on to the next question, but you can still answer that. Okay, here we go.
Hey, it's Brett here from New Zealand. I'm out walking the dog. It's a job I do only because my son hates it slightly more than me, apparently. Anyway, when you're out here in the wilds of suburban New Zealand, there's a lot of long grass, and so you have to worry about poisonous snakes. Can you tell me how many different types of poisonous snakes are there in New Zealand?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a
So
tricky
that's a
one.
lot. There could be a lot there. So do you have any idea of? Can you name any poisonous snakes in New Zealand?
New Zealand.
Ooh.
I think they've all migrated to Australia.
Do you think so?
actually.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
They came in their suitcases
Yeah, they
when
heard
they all came
Kalgoorlie was
over.
really good, so they came.
Yeah. So if
we got one here.
anyone can name or say how many there, Tim Neeson is correct again. Tim is on fire today. You're doing a great job, Tim. Thank you for tuning in again. Love your work. Someone said thumbs up for a message that's now on the show. So how many wild snakes in thing? We'll come back to that. What color is a ruby? Do you know that?
Yep.
Okay, you do know that. So it's pretty simple. So please let's see who can work out what color is a ruby. Okay, we'll wait for a few seconds because of the delay. And also, I forget that people would have to type this.
Yeah.
So not giving them
and
a
they're not
long
all
time.
speed typers either.
So let's red. Melissa, point. Awesome. Now this show at the stage left show we'll be talking about soon. When is it on?
Next weekend.
Starts next Friday night.
Next Friday night.
Yeah,
And
20th.
where do you get the tickets?
Online.
Yep, so you can buy them through the Stage Left Facebook page or through their website. Just do a Google search for Stage Left.
Stage left, that's true. And it's always fun. It's something different. You know what's been the problem with YouTube is we're always at home, we're stuck, and we haven't been going out much. But now we've got this great opportunity to go out and see theatre or go to dinner and it's a bar at Stage Left, so that helps the whole process.
And the cheap drink prices too.
Cheap
So,
drink. I don't think in public you can come out and say cheap drinks because cheap drinks anyway. So, but always is a favourite with lots and lots of people. What have we got? Red. Great work, Christina. You are a champ. You got that right. Now, what type of tree is this? This. What family of tree is this? Is it a gum,
RIP.
a wattle, or a birch? So is it? I can't remember what I said, but it was a wattle or a birch or a pine. So which one of those three do you think you know?
I don't know, but I could hazard a guess.
Okay, Melissa's on fire. She's got wattle again. Great work,
That
Mel.
wasn't going to be my guess, I'll be honest.
It's actually my wife, so I got to be. But I don't tell her the questions. I'm completely. But she supports me and she actually won last week. I had to pay her the $100.
Oh,
Yeah.
go Melissa.
Go
Love your
Melissa.
style.
Yeah, but I mean, like I made the commitment, so I'm like, well, you did support me, so I better front up. Okay.
She's out for it again, I think.
Yeah, I think she is, which is great because you know what, I need the support early on before this comes a thing. And,
Absolutely.
And you coming down has been great. So you can see the show Frankenstein at Stage Left. We'll talk about it in a second, but I thought in case anyone tunes off for the end. So how long do elephant pregnancies last? They can live to 100 an elephant.
It's like a a long time.
I've got to know. Are we saying, or are we waiting to see what they
Now,
come up with?
what, 2 years? And Christina said 3 years. Now,
36 months.
now, okay, I'll give you a hint. It's 20 months, or 22 months, or 24 months. So, which way out of those three is it? Do you think?
I think it's the longest. I think it's 24.
24. Yep.
Yeah, that's my guess.
So I don't know how long to give people here. We've got 3 years, but I will tell you that in months, 2 years is not quite correct. So it's either just short. So just in the interest of, but we can just wait. This is actually the last question, so we can find out. We've had some great entries tonight, people sending stuff through. And how you do it is basically just do a selfie of asking a quiz question. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, you basically selfie yourself, 24 months. No, it's not actually correct. It's very, very close though, and you'll find out in 2 seconds. But it's really great that people. I want to show Ken's one because Ken's one was pretty funny.
It was good.
Yeah. So this is the example. This is an example of what you just do. This is really, really funny. But you basically just film yourself asking a question.
JT, what are you doing? I'm trying to play darts. Now, listen up. I've got a pub quiz question for you.
See,
how many
in
time
this video,
zones
he's actually
are
it's
there
very clever because
in
he's pulling
Australia?
off the things there. But anyway, this is an example of what
Yeah,
you can
so-
do. And of course, I'm just
My
anyone
name
tuning
is
in
Ellie.
now.
Hi, what's your name?
So it's really quite easy, and everyone done. It's actually great. People done lots of different things. So I've really, really enjoyed that actually. So here's the answers this week. I forgot to do the answers yesterday. Now, cube shaped is the poo. The wombat poo is square for some reason. I don't know. It must hurt when it comes out. I don't know. Yeah.
They are grumpy animals.
They're pretty angry, so maybe it's the poo that makes them. Apparently, they do it to mark their territory. So if you see some cubes in the bushes, maybe I'll do that to my neighbour. Maybe I'll do that to my neighbour. Stop them coming around. Answer 2 is a rainbow, and that was a bit of a hard answer because she sort of said what my mum do unless you knew a mum. And of course, so if you're in New Zealand or whatever, in England, it was hard.
Sounds like excuses from people that didn't get it.
Yeah, don't get it. So, answer 3 was 3, which I can't remember what the question was. What was it? I can't.
Time zones.
Time zones, yeah, it was time zones. Thank you. Oh, it's a mega memory there. Okay, 1990 was when the Olympic Games went to New Zealand. Ivo's actually Australian, but he was just in New Zealand on holiday. Answer, I think, was a baby goat, is what it's called, kid. St. Patrick's, St. Patrick, not St. Paddy, but St. Patrick was the answer for patron saint for England, Ireland. There is no poisonous snakes in New Zealand. The dangerous thing will happen to you. Yeah, so there is no actual. That's the problem why it killed all the beautiful kiwis off and all those native animals because they didn't have any predators. So these kias will actually just sit on your car and they're just way too friendly for their own good, right? Yeah. And so when cats came over, they ate them all. Anyway, red is ruby and 2 was the wattle. There was a wattle tree. As I said on the left there is an example of a wattle tree. And the 22 months is the elephant. So thank you very, very much. Let's get to the. I'm going to do 2 minutes about the show, the Frankenstein show at Stage Left, and then I'm going to do 2 minutes. This is your life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so this is going to be intense.
You can have 4 minutes.
Can we just do 4 minutes of Frankenstein?
No. You're probably thinking, I haven't had a very good life if I can cap it up in 2 minutes.
Great life.
Like, great life.
I can share it on
2 minutes is not enough, but there's a show Stage Left if you want to see some theatre. And what do you like about theatre? What is it that draws you to it? You're a director.
Well, this is my directorial debut,
Oi.
so I'm very excited.
So you want some support?
Yeah.
Do you have your own trailer and you get a bit more important than anyone else now?
Do you have a chair?
Hang on a minute. What do you mean, do I? Really? I've been with Stage. Just really quickly, I've been with Stage Left for a year now. I've done
awesome.
3. I've actually been on the stage for 3 productions, and I'm actually co-directing with Stan Wilson, a veteran at Stage Left.
Yep.
And he asked me if I could come on board. I think he was hoodwinking me because he's actually asked me to do costuming as well. So I think that was probably
Right.
But I've just taken over the directing, haven't I, Sam? Yeah.
So, because you work at Rivers, don't you?
I do, yes.
And so you sort of clothes. Like it's not like it's your first day on the job when it comes to clothes.
It's a little bit different when you're trying to find, like, you've got to, because you're doing period. Like, it's not like, I'll just go and dress them in what I've got in Rivers. Like, it's like,
I guess new jeans, that'll be $20. The new shoes, that'll be $10.
Yeah, I'll be selling them the real lady too.
Yeah. So you've up sales, but big time by doing the Frankenstein show, which sounds quite fun. Now you're acting out. What part are you? You're the lead or you're the tree?
So the two lead characters are male, so not myself.
Oh, that's a bit shameless.
It's the story of Frankenstein creates his monster,
Yes.
and I am Frankenstein's fiance / cousin.
Well, that's
Second cousin, come
Second-
on.
second cousin. So is that sort of
Exaggerating.
a little bit comical or like a little bit wrong?
Back in the day,
Oh, back in the day,
Normal.
it was.
No, what was normal? To marry a
to
second
marry
cousin?
a second cousin's married all the time.
well,
Even
that-
first cousins
Well, that
in the royals, anyway.
well, that's how Norseman started, really. You can tell I'm not from Norseman. I've got on my front teeth. Now, no, from Norseman as well.
Not now,
but
they're
well,
gone.
do you-
Everyone tuning
is
in.
it some-
They're gone.
It's funny because I tried a bit of acting about 10 or 15 years ago. And I really, really enjoyed it. It was something that I never did at school, but I thought, my friend went down and they said, we've got no males here, so if you want to do it. I really enjoyed it. Is it something that brings you a lot of joy?
Oh, it's so much fun, and I think being part of a theatre troupe in a country town, everyone is just a family, and you go there and you just, like, we're doing the most serious play with the most adult themes ever,
Yeah.
and yet we still end up laughing at every rehearsal.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just great fun.
Yeah, it sounds great fun. So, you always looking for new people or new members? or-
Always. We're currently auditioning for the musical,
Yeah.
which is performed in August. So we're currently holding auditions for Heathers, the musical.
That sounds really, really cool. I'm just going to check the time to make sure that I don't. I actually, what I'm going to do is I'll do my This Is My Life, but on the Facebook version. So I'm going to finish off here, and then we'll do a Facebook version, and I'm going to do a little because I got a little bit more time to work with. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching the show, and really appreciate your support. So thank you.